thoughts on that, Louis?
You may ask the first question.
Well, somebody else can then.
Okay. No, but that's...
Well, nobody else was asking the question, so I thought
Okay.
it would be embarrassing if that went on much longer. I'll ask somebody else.
Okay.
Somebody else will ask
Okay,
what
was
I'm
that-
not allowed to.
Was that one of the worst performances that Manchester United have given under your leadership?
Yes, I don't know, but it was a poor performance, of course, because football is not only defending but also creating chances, and we didn't create any chance. Our opponent neither, I think. So it was a poor game for the fans. I can imagine that.
Is that the worst reaction you felt from fans since you've been here?
Yes, because now it was very clear, I think. And I can imagine also, because I have seen also a poor match. Of course, you can analyze that as a manager and as players have to do. But because it is also difficult to create chances when you are so tactically busy with pressing each other, pressure on the ball, and we did it and they did it, and that's why we don't keep the ball, neither they keep the ball so much. So then you get a match like that, and because I want to change that, I put Mata in, because I think then we keep the ball much easier. And in the first 15 minutes I thought, okay, it was better, and the fans are cheering and also behind the team. But then the injury of Damian came, and that changed our play, I think, because that was not a nice view to see for my players. And yeah, and still I want to win this game, because how poor you can see a game without creating chances or like that, you can win this game. But every change I have made today was also in advance. I knew that when we have a set play, we have a problem. But when you change Fellaini and Darmian is going out, yeah, then you have two headers, and we don't have a tall team. So that's also, of course, with the changes, I realize that, but I hope for more, because I want to win this game.
Louis, with the fans' reaction, as you say, their feelings were clear to you. How do you then deal with that negativity? Do you then question yourself now, because the ground did turn?
Yes, but I cannot change that feeling. I can only work hard with my players to improve our game, and that is what I'm doing. And of course, I'm disappointed, and I can imagine that, but I have to think, and already I put the question how we can change this, because we have to change this, and that's my job. That's not an easy job at this moment, because nevertheless that we have won 3 times in 2016 and a draw. So a very good result in January. Yeah, we could not show it in this game. That confidence, because that I didn't see in the first half.
Do you fear for your job after a defeat like that?
Yeah, I cannot answer that because normally I communicate everything with everybody. So it's not to me to answer this kind of questions.
Louis, every time United seem to turn a corner, the next game the momentum goes. Why were you unable to build on the success at Anfield last week?
Yeah, that's the question. That's the question. Because when you have these results, it has to give you more confidence. But of course, the pressure of Southampton was also high on the ball. So your opponent makes it your also more difficult. But still, I had the impression that we could have done it better. Also today.
Is Darmian, what's the nature of his injury?
Yeah, he was spitting blood on the pitch, so he is already gone to the hospital, and we have to wait and see what has happened. So I cannot tell anything about that, but I can only say that that is the 5th fullback who has been injured. So that's what I have to do also every week to make solutions to solve that problem.
His head or his chest?
Yes, it is probably one rib, and also the chest is something wrong, but we have to wait and see. I cannot say that.
With the injuries, Louis,
Last question.
obviously fullbacks being the key, but can transfers now in January, can they turn this situation around? Not just with the fullback, but everything, give the whole place a lift and maybe change fortunes on the pitch?
I think the one player cannot change everything. Sometimes it looks like, but it's always the process of team building what a team makes stronger. But sometimes one individual can give the first stimulus for that process. But it is not so easy as you say or ask.
To David.